Bold and Beautiful, 4796, 315, 2006.
I'm not scared, Forrester. All I see is a coward hiding behind a gun.
Well, I'm not hiding at all, Nick. I'm right here.
Maybe I'll load that thing.
It's my mother's gun. It's always loaded.
Felicia? Are you all right?
Just thinking.
Thinking that I let you down. I'm sorry, honey.
No, I'm sorry for the way I've been acting so incredibly selfishly after everything Dante and Bridget have done for me.
Oh, I don't think that's what this is about. They're taking the baby away when you need him the most. That's the problem.
He's Dante's baby, too. And Bridget loves him like he's her own.
Yes, but he's yours. And I think, for the most part, responsible for you getting better and stronger every day. So to take him to Italy is ill-advised.
Dante wants his family to see his son. And he wants Dominic to see where the Damianos come from.
He's a baby. He doesn't know where he is. He's not going to remember this trip.
Then he won't remember being away from me either.
But you will. And you're going to be miserable and unhappy until he comes back. I know that.
And they say I'm the drama queen of the family.
Can you deny it?
Why should my needs come before everybody else's?
Oh.
Well, don't say because I'm dying, because I'm not. Not right now. So who am I to tell Dante and Bridget what they can and can't do?
You're the baby's mother.
I'm so relieved we're on this plane.
I'll feel a lot better when we're in the air.
I know what you mean. The way that Felicia and Stephanie reacted, I can't believe this trip is even happening.
You didn't just say that. You didn't just accuse me of pretending to be drugged so that I could have a good excuse to have sex with Ridge.
You never needed an excuse before, but then that's when you were trying to ruin somebody else's relationship, not your own.
The only one threatening my relationship with Nick right now would be you.
Me? Not the fact that you had sex with another man.
You told Nick what happened to cause trouble. You knew how he would react.
No, Brooke. The only reaction I'm interested in right at this very moment is yours. You tell Ridge he violated you, and yet you don't seem that upset.
I forgave him, Taylor.
You forgave him?
Yes, it was a mistake. I know Ridge wouldn't deliberately do something to hurt me. He didn't realize that I was on this medication, and I guess he just didn't understand.
Ridge doesn't understand the word no?
Nick?
Brooke, it's Sally.
Oh, hi, Sally. What is it?
Well, unless the sailor and Eric's number one son have called a truce, I may have made a very big mistake.
You mean this is about Nick?
Yeah. He was just here and very riled up. He overheard me on the phone, telling a courier to deliver a package to Ridge in Big Bear.
Oh no.
Nick offered to take it up there himself.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Taylor, please, you've got to watch the kids, okay? I have to run up to Big Bear because Nick found out that Ridge was on his way up there and now he's going up there and I've got to get there before they kill each other.
You got a problem with me, Nick?
Let's hear it. Oh, I got a big problem with you, you sorry son of a bitch. She was sedated and you forced yourself on her. She didn't want you, but you just had to have her.
It wasn't like that, Nick.
I could tear you apart right now. When a woman says no, and you do it anyway, that's rape.
Felicia, there is absolutely nothing for you to feel guilty about. Your instincts are correct. The baby should be with you.
I can't expect to have him with me all the time. For God's sakes, Mother, Bridget and Dante agreed to raise him.
Yes, because you thought you were dying, but you didn't. What are you going to do, blame yourself for that?
No, I'll blame you.
Surprise. What's the old Chinese proverb? You save a man's life, you're responsible for it?
Like you need an excuse to control somebody's life.
I promised you I'd take care of this, and I will.
Why are you starting to worry me? Seriously, Mother, Bridget has been incredible. I needed her to take care of Dominic, and she was there. And eventually, I'm going to need Bridget and Dante again.
Let's not go there.
Hopefully, it's not going to be for a very long time. But in the meantime, don't you think it's better that Dominic gets to know them and love them the same way they love him?
I completely understand why Felicia reacted the way she did.
So do I. And being away from Dino is hard.
You know, I know how excited your family is to see Dino. But maybe we could just come back a day or two early and surprise Felicia.
Anything for you.
Stephen Logan, I knew you were in town.
Taylor, what are you doing here?
Brooke asked me to watch the kids.
Oh, where'd you go?
Big Bear. Ridge is up there.
I don't want her anywhere near that bastard.
You know what happened?
It's unforgivable. You are lucky to be rid of him.
Look, I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that Ridge is devastated about it.
I don't give a damn how he feels. He violated my daughter, and don't you dare try to convince her otherwise.
Look, I don't want to get involved in this, okay? But I am afraid.
Of what?
Nick is on his way up there. He's going to confront Ridge and Big Bear, and I just pray to God nobody gets hurt.
Kill it! Kill it!
I've got to stop him. I've got to stop him.
But at least you won't be lonely in prison. The old man will be right there next to you. But wait, they wouldn't put a white-collar criminal next to a sex offender.
Because that's what you'll be!
There aren't gonna be any charges, Nick.
You're gonna lose it all, Forrester. Your freedom, your family, your job, and you deserve it.
Oh, I get it. You need to believe that it's rape because you can't handle it any other way. You just can't stand the fact that Brooke might still have feelings for me, can you?
No, I just can't stand you.
If what I did was so bad, how could she forgive me?
She won't.
She already did.
The only thing that you have to be concerned about right now is your health and the baby's well-being. Bridget and Dante are adults. They can take care of themselves.
They've also been taking care of Dominic.
And I'm very grateful for that, as you are. But you're back, and the baby should be with you.
And he will be. Mother, I'll have him back when they get back from Italy.
And what if they don't come back? He's an Italian citizen. The baby has dual citizenship. Suppose they decide to stay longer.
Bravo, Mother. Nobody whips up the worst-case scenario like you do.
I'm not going to say... I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying it could.
Are you trying to scare me?
No, I'm trying to get you to understand that when it comes to the custody of children, it's not as simple as you might think.
No, they're not running away with Dominic. They went on vacation.
It's not about what they're doing right now. It's what they could do. Once the plane takes off, it'll be too late. If you had to get the child back, if you got into an international custody dispute, you would be at a disadvantage. I know you love your sister. I love her too. And nobody wants to see her hurt. She's been through so much. But sometimes in order to protect yourself and your children, you have to be selfish, honey.
You know, we should have taken off by now, right?
You a little anxious?
Well, I'm anxious to get back to the place where I first fell in love with you.
That seems like such a long time ago.
It wasn't.
You know, it's what's so crazy. Like, right now, here we are jetting off to Italy, and a few months ago I was planning a life with Nick.
Hello, Bridget.
Lieutenant Baker, what are you doing here?
I'm going to have to ask you to deplane.
What?
Why? What, is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. The child that you're traveling with is a custody issue.
I'm his father.
Unfortunately, you need the permission of both parents to take a child out of the country.
Oh, is this about my guardianship? Because I have the paperwork that proves that...
That document is being challenged in court.
Who would challenge that? Stephanie's doing this, isn't she?
You should go talk to her.
Yeah, we will. After we get back from Italy.
You know, if I were you, sir, I'd get off the plane and go talk to Mrs. Forrester right now. Work this out between yourselves.
And if I refuse?
Then I'll have to arrest you. For kidnapping.
Act like a criminal, you deserve to be treated like one. Nick wants justice for Brooke, and so do I.
Stephen, he could kill Ridge. I talked to him. He's that angry.
Angry doesn't begin to describe how I feel. What he did to my little girl. I thought Ridge loved her.
He does. He does. Believe me, they are crazy about each other. In fact, Brooke's already forgiven him. Why else would she go up to Big Bear to protect him?
That's right. Brooke forgave me.
She wouldn't.
Did you ask her what really happened?
I know what happened.
You don't know anything, Nick. You don't know me, you don't know Brooke. You never did.
I know she wouldn't let you touch her unless you forced yourself on her.
Why? Because she refuses to have sex with you? Let me tell you something, Nick. Nobody loves sex like Brooke. And it was never better than when she was with me. Why do you think we always gravitate back to each other? She even said it in our wedding vows. Our chemistry is like a force of nature. Nobody else satisfies her the way I can.
Oh, Nick! Oh my God! Get off of him! Stop it! Stop it!
I never thought I'd be getting a lecture from you to be more selfish.
Sweetheart, parents have an obligation to protect their children. You cannot worry how your motives will be perceived by other people or if they're going to get their feelings hurt.
Is that advice or your manifesto?
You've been given time. Time just to be here and time to be with your baby. I'm not going to let anybody take that away from you.
Guys, what are you doing back here?
You did this, didn't you, Stephanie? Now I know why you didn't stop us. Because you knew we could never leave the country.
Mother, what did you do?
She's contesting Bridget's guardianship.
If we try to leave the country with Dominic, we'd get arrested for kidnapping.
I'm calling a lawyer. And next I'm booking the next flight to Rome.
Dante, you're not going to do that. Now look, I'm sorry that I had to use such extreme measures to get your attention. But now that I have it, we're going to settle this, and we're going to settle it right now.
Oh. Felicia, you can't let her get away with this. You said that we could go. Tell your mother that this is not what you want.
Brooke can forgive for a lot of things. But not this.
She did.
No. No, I saw how upset she was.
Stephen, you really can't underestimate Brooke and Ridge's relationship. They've been through a lot of ups and downs. I really don't think Ridge could do anything that would make Brooke stop loving him.
Ridge violated my daughter last night. And you're talking like they're just going to kiss and make up?
It's happened before. Look, I'm not trying to be flip or blasé about this, but stranger things have happened between these two.
Excuse me, Taylor. Maybe you're not being flip. But you certainly don't sound like a woman who's mourning her marriage. It's starting to sound more to me like you're trying to push the two of them back together again.
No, you're just looking at someone who's through maneuvering their way through Brooke and Ridge's emotional minefield. I've been caught in the middle of it long enough. You know, and it really isn't right that Nick is such a great guy and he's about to be the next casualty.
Nick! Stop it! You're hurting him! Stop it!
Not letting him get away with this. You hear me, Forrester? I'm not letting you come up here and run.
I came up here because Brooke asked me to.
Save it for the jury, pal.
Oh, there isn't gonna be a jury because there's no reason to file charges.
You attacked her. You sexually assaulted her. And you victimized her.
Oh, who's really acting like the victim?
Oh, Nick, you got away with this your whole life. But it ends right here. Today. You're never gonna touch this woman. Ever. Ever. Again!